Good afternoon, guys. I'm so sorry about the the previous live. I had a malfunction. For those of you guys who can hear me now, let me know whether or not you can hear me. But the reason why I decided to come on here, first off, just want to say one thing. Um, I have a deep respect for all of my Dominicans. Okay, I just want to say that it was brought to my attention that my live is the title of my live is putting Dominicans in a bad light, and that's not my intentions. I'm not here to put Dominicans in a bad light. I created this live, well, this title of my live, based on an African American woman who is surviving in Dominican Republic. Okay, and this is one of the reasons why I created this live. The title for this live has nothing to do with putting Dominicans in a bad light. I have a lot of respect for my Dominicanos. Okay, um, and I wasn't going to change the title based on, somebody saying that is putting the Dominican people in a bad light. Nah, man, this is this woman's experience. She's African American and she's surviving in DR. So I want to share that with you guys, and I'm going to bring her on right now as we speak. Age, Miss Wendy, what's going on?
Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everybody.
Oh
How are
man,
you?
yes, I'm glad to have you on. I'm gonna have to share this live because we had some people on. The issue was is that I couldn't hear you. I couldn't hear you, and what it was, what it was is that I had you still connected on WhatsApp.
Okay,
I had you still connected on WhatsApp, so that's why I couldn't hear you. So,
that's fine.
welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. And I had did a I sent out a mass text to everybody, So now a lot of the viewers are probably like, "Yo, what happened? What happened? What happened?" So I'm just hoping that everybody comes on this live because they was expecting the other live, to be running. But anyway,
See,
I'm glad to have you on. I'm excited to have you on. I done heard your story. I done heard your story, and it's it's a wonderful story to say the least. So this is one of the reasons why I wanted to bring you on to share your stories, and so that people know, how to navigate, and if they ever face in a situation like you are. Okay. So with that being said, Miss Wendy, I'm gonna give you the floor. Introduce yourself, and I'm gonna let you take the floor, and I'll just ask you some questions because I know you got a lot to talk about. So yeah, I'm gonna give. She's saying no volume, no volume. Can you guys hear me, guys? Because I'm getting a text message from one of you is saying no volume. So if you guys can hear me, just put
I
it.
can hear you.
I know you can hear me. I'm talking about everybody that's in the chat. You got whoever's in the chat. Let me know if you can hear me or not because I don't want to keep going and you guys can't hear me. Hello, Wendy. Okay, so yes, I can. All right, great. All right, Miss Wendy. So go ahead and tell your story, and I'll be asking questions in between. So I'm gonna ask you. So what? How did you get to DR? What made you decide to come to Dominican Republic?
Okay, well, hey, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Miss Wendy in the house. How y'all doing? Okay. Well, I was invited to a friend of mine, a 50-year-old birthday party right when COVID first came. So
Mhm.
I do hair. I do senior citizens hair with Alzheimer's and dementia at times. And if I wanted to keep the job, I had to get the vaccination. Well, I love doing it. That's my favorite thing in the whole wide world. So I got this vaccination, the shot. And I ended up coming to Dominican Republic. And out of 75 people, I was the only one that tested positive for COVID. So I had to stay here for an extra week. When I tell you, I
Uh,
wasn't sick. I was on the buggies. I was on the ATVs. I was on the tours. I was at the beach. I was having a ball. I wasn't sick at all. It had to be that shot, but whatever it was, I got to stay here for a week. And it was a moto
mhm.
driver that was, just wanting to stay by my side. He ended up taking me to Punta Cana, Puerto Plata, Santiago, Santo Domingo, San Pedro, Punta Cana. I went everywhere, and I'm in Wandolio, and I love Wandolio the most. But I'll go to all of them. I have no problem with it. Samana, don't let me forget Las Terras. I know I'm messing the names up. Don't y'all kill me. But
That's that
um,
Southern Belle accent. That's what it is.
okay, I'm from Columbus, Ohio, but yes, I came from Atlanta, Georgia. But I love Dominican Republic. Yes, I do. So,
Nice.
um, after that, you have to wait 7 days. Then you test positive, negative, and then you get to go back to the USA. I was there for 3 days, y'all. I was so sick. I hated it there. I was like, I don't want to be here. In 3 months, I had an apartment here.
Wow. Wow.
That's
Wow. So you
how
telling
much
me
I
that was
loved it.
that so that was your first time coming and you found yourself back 3 months later with an apartment.
Yep.
Wow. It sounds just like me. Same story, almost similar but different scenario. But go ahead, continue on.
Well, okay, so I was back with an apartment, and then I was going back and forth because I'm a hairstylist. So of course, I was going back to the USA, making my money, and then coming back to the DR and spending my money. And I just was on the beach one day, was like, man, if I ain't behind a chair, I ain't making no money, and I want to be over here on the beach. I said I like drinking my Jack Daniels pina coladas, but I like drinking my pina coladas on the beach. So I said I got to figure out a way what I'm going to do, what I'm going to do. So I just kept continuous doing that, saving my money until I had enough saved up, and then I just came here for good. Running out of money, done put a lot of things in place. I got a lot of irons in the stove, is what my grandma used to say. Um,
Mm.
in order for me to be here, and I love it here, and
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't change it for the world. So I got a lot to say. I'm hoping he had me on here a whole bunch because I got about 10 hours worth of stuff to tell y'all in my almost 4 years being here experience.
Wow. So 4 years of being there. So you said you managed to save up enough money to get down there to sustain yourself while you're there. So did you how okay, so let me ask you a question. How much money did you save up to say, you know what, to feel comfortable enough to say, you know what, I'm gonna stay here permanently? Like did you have a plan set and go set in place for you to be there full time?
Mm-mm. No, so in March of 2025, I'll be coming here 4 years. So in
Hmm.
between all that time and now, just this year recently, I've been here permanently. And I've been making it. They call me a Dominican. I'm an American Dominican because I do things here and they want to pay me Dominican money, even though I'm American. But I'm doing what I got to do to be here because I can easily go back to Atlanta tomorrow and do some hair and make some money and come back. But I don't want to do that. I love being here. So I'm doing what I have to do to be here. And I mean, I didn't really save no money, so that was the problem. I ain't gonna say a problem. I know how to eat on 200 pesos a day. I know how to catch the bus, which they call it a guagua. It's 50 cent pesos.
Hmm.
I know how to maneuver and get around. I know how to. My apartment in USA was 1,200 American dollars. My apartment here is not even close. I mean, my house here is not even close to that. So
Mm.
you know, it's no brainer to me. In USA, it's stressful. It's some sad stuff going on. Some sad stuff has happened. I mean, that's all over the world. But here, I ain't had nothing but paradise and peace so far for me. But that's just me, and that's why
Hmm.
I want to be here. So, but
Nice.
oh,
So what? And this is why I named the title "Black Women Surviving in DR." Because you're living as a Dominican, so you're pretty much in survival mode. You're in survival mode. So just tell me some of the things that you're doing right now to sustain yourself while you're there, since you're in survival mode.
okay. So okay. I have done hair all my life. So all I have
Hmm.
is outstanding customer service skills and I can do some hair. I am Miss Wendy the Weaver. I've been on TV, magazine, billboards in Atlanta, Georgia. I worked for Barner Brothers. So just mind know that's all I've ever done all my life. And my mother had a soul food restaurant. So I collect the money and I fix the plates. I don't even cook. I got people cook for me. Well, I did. So being here, I didn't even know all of this I can bring out of me in survival mode. First, I'm a travel buddy and a companion. It's a lot of people in this world that go out of town and out the country by themselves and they scared to go out and do things. I'll go
Mm,
with you and hang with you. I'll go out to eat with you. I'll go to the club with you. We can go to the beach. I'll just hang out with you and be your travel buddy, companion. I'll make sure you're supposed to be charged 100 peso instead of 500 pesos. That's for sure.
mm. So that's one of the hustles that you do. You a travel companion. So people looking to come in the DR that's coming to traveling there solo, you provide them with a companion service.
Yes. And even if they
Nice.
come with friends and they want me to go with them on the excursions or they want me to, um, you know, show them where it is to eat good. Maybe somebody need their teeth done. I know a great dentist in San Pedro. He's my friend. I got a lot of answers in me. Ask me the questions. So that's how I figure I'm a travel buddy and a companion.
Nice, nice,
Mhm.
nice. And that's one
Yeah.
thing about Dominicans. Dominicans, you ask them what do they do, they'll tell you multiple things. In order to survive out there, you got to have multiple hustles. So, I
Whew,
respect that. I respect that.
that's
So,
one. I
uh
got,
huh.
I do 15.
Well, go ahead. List some of them because there
Listen.
are people like yourself that are looking to move to Dominican Republic and trying to figure out a way to generate income while they're
Okay.
there. So you giving out some of your hustles that could probably possibly help somebody else. So one is a travel companion, and list a few others that you do.
Okay. Well, let's be clear now. If you are computer lit, let's go there. That's not my friend. If you computer lit, please get a job before you. That's one thing. A few people mad at me talking about how did I come here and I don't have no online job. Why would I come here looking for a job? Most Americans here have a job. Blah 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 blah. Like I said, I can easily go back to the USA and make some money and then come back, but I don't want to do that. So that's why I'm doing all of these things. And mind you, I enjoy them because
Hmm.
when I was sitting on the beach realizing that if I'm not behind the chair, I ain't making no money, I said, I don't want to do hair no more. I'm Miss Wendy the Weaver. I'm never
Hmm.
going to not supposed to want to do no hair, even if it's just for my hobby to give back.
Hmm.
So for me to just be stepping into all these things, I house set. I ain't never house set before in my life. I house set in Coco Hotel before. I
Hmm.
dog set. I ain't, I'm sorry, people that have dogs. I never liked dogs in my life. My brothers had dogs, and my mother would make them put the dogs up before we came over to the house.
Hmm.
Okay, I ain't never cleaned no dog poop up before in my life till 6 weeks ago. Okay,
Hmm. Hmm.
when I tell you that I teach two little kids to speak English, they already was speaking a little bit of English. But when I talk, people want to hear what I got to say because they say the people here that teach English don't talk like me. So
Hmm.
I'm so glad that I speak English. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It's just it's so many things that I'm just trying to do that I'm also a cosmetic surgery. I have a service where when you come here and you get your cosmetic surgery, you want something special to eat, or you want me to run somewhere for you after you had your surgery, I'll do that for you too. I'll drop you off
Hmm.
at the airport. I'll pick you up at the airport. I mean, I help you look for a house, a villa, a condo, a Airbnb. I'm
Hmm.
available. Mind you, I'm a
Hmm.
hairstylist with outstanding customer service skills. But for me to stay here, I'm willing to do all of that because I'm here. Remember,
Uh,
I said, I don't want to do no hair no more. I don't want to do no hair no more there. I cut hair on the beach and in front of the Kamado. I got me some portable clippers. I worked
uh-huh.
at Great Clip for 6 years in the USA, and most of the men here in Wandolio, they're Canadian, Italian, Caucasian. So I know how to cut their hair real good. It's two African American men's I cut. I told them, don't ask me to do the lineup because you're going to want to fight me. But I could cut around your ears and then the back, and I got you. But they wanted to pay 200 pesos. I was like, So I got 500 pesos, and that's better than that because remember, I know how to eat on 200 pesos a day. I know how
Mm,
to catch the 50-cent guagua down to San Pedro and get me some pique pole. They could, I know I'm messing it up. Please, y'all don't correct me. I had a lady correct me. I want to say, honey, go to grammar school and teach where they really need you. Okay. And some rice and the potato salad. Ooh, ooh, it's so
mm,
good. I love it dearly. So I am doing what I got to do to survive here. And if you need me for
mhm.
anything, just look up Miss Wendy. Okay. Miss Wendy the Weaver. Miss Wendy, Miss Wendy.
Yeah, I'm gonna put your information in the description box. I got 7 of you guys on. I just need you guys to hit the like, share, and subscribe. It's the buttons on the top right corner that will enable you guys to hit the like. Shout out to Crazy World, Sincere Supreme, Flexi Mundo, Miss Sharonda, and Mr. Sincere Supreme. He has a question for you. He says, "What do you like most about the DR?"
I like bachata. Yes, I like fiesta and the food and the people and the beaches and the weather. I'm from Columbus, Ohio, and I've been in Atlanta for a long time. Now I've been here, love it dearly. I don't mind if the lights go out sometime. I don't mind if they don't come up to pick the trash up sometime. I don't mind a few things. I'm okay with being here.
Damn, you really been Dominicanized for real.
I am every day somebody asks me, am I Haitian or if I'm Dominican? I'm whatever.
Uh-huh.
Just don't hurt me. Just love me. That's all. Just be good to me.
I like that. I like that.
Mhm.
Flexi Mundo says, "What is your zodiac sign?"
I'm a Virgo, baby. What's up? 9-9. My birthday just passed. Hey, it's your birthday.
So you said you've traveled to different parts of Dominican Republic, different cities. You've been a few places I haven't visited. So tell me, out of all the places in DR you have visited, what would you say is your most favorite city and why?
Well, my first place I ever came to was Wandolio. So I love my house in Wandolio. Oh, when I was house sitting in Punta Cana, the lady told me I had to pay for the AC. They took me out. All the years I've been coming here, I ain't never had to pay for none of that. So it's gonna be all time my Wandolio. I got a house with a swimming pool outside, and
Hmm.
all that's included, and it ain't even that much. And I'm so thankful and grateful. Yes, I don't care where I work at or what I do. I travel all over to be a companion and travel buddy for people. But you better believe it. I'm gonna keep my little place, baby.
And listen, and if you don't mind me asking, I've never been to Wandolio, so I'm gonna have to. I don't really travel to Santo Domingo as much, as only because uh, I just being from New York is just too busy for me. You know what I'm saying? But once I'm down there full time, I do have some people out there, so I gotta get to Santo Domingo more and get myself a little bit more familiarized. So the community, what did you say the name of the community you're living in?
I don't live in Santo Domingo. I live between Boca Chica and San Pedro. I live in Wandolio.
Oh.
Wandolio.
I'm thinking Wandolio is in Santo Domingo. So tell me a little bit about Wandolio and the community that you live in. Is it predominantly Dominican? Is
No, actually, it has Marbella, a resort that's big time. If anybody want to stay there, I know they have an apartment for 160 a night. The lady is so nice too that owns it. They have Hemingway, and I know I'm saying the name wrong. Please don't correct me, y'all. I love y'all. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Okay. I love, love, love Kamado Blue. Of course, Kamado Blue. Miss Maria. Hey, Miss Maria, Mr. Richard. Always love them to death. Yes, they are so good to me. So, Wandolio is Wandolio to me. Like I said, it's the first place that I came. I'll never forget it. So I've had an apartment in Punta Cana, Higüey, Santo Domingo. I've been to Puerto Plata before. I stayed 2 weeks there. I've just been all over the place. Samaná, Las Terras. I know I'm messing it up again. Don't get me, y'all. I stayed there for a week. I've been everywhere, but I love staying here in Wandolio. I don't want to say it's a tourist place, but it is tourists here. There is tourist police that see about people in here. It just my all time. And if I wanted to party, I would do the Puerto Plata. I would do the Punta Cana, Santo Domingo. I've been a few times for just be there, but I don't know about the partying there. Of course, Sayona Island. I love going on the tours. I love the buggies. I love the horseback ride. And I love, well, let me take that back. The horse was kind of not a happy camper this time. So I might not do that no more. But I mean, And I got all the way ready to go up to the zip line, had all that stuff on, got to the top and said no, and ran back down. So yeah, I like the excursions. So here we have that, all that's offered here at Wandolio. I guess it's offered all over the place, but the first place I hang out at, Kamado Blue, we have all of that. So, but Wandolio is the best for me. You bring your family, your friends. They have the best boutiques. I have a friend, Hermania. She has a restaurant, and she has a restaurant on the beach. Oh my God, De La Soul. Ooh, Playa De La Soul. The food is the bomb. So that's something that I offer too. If you did get a packet from me where I look up your flights, I get you in a resort, I get excursions together, maybe two or three. Maybe I don't know, add something else to it and give you a packet of maybe 2,000, 2,500 for two people or three people. No, not three, two people or one person. I could put something together like that if people tell me what dates and stuff that they're available. Because I did it before, but the dates that I picked out wasn't good dates for other people. So I was like, man, if y'all tell me what date y'all want to come to the Dominican Republic, maybe I could put a packet together for you. You know, your flight, where you staying at, your excursions, your food, me hanging with you, and showing you the town and how to kick it and where to go and what to do. Let's see. But that's what I like the most about it. I had a few people say, ugh, that don't look good, an American wanting to work in Dominican Republic and be in Dominican Republic and accept Dominican Republic money. I said, ugh, you don't even like your own country. I love being here. I love the USA, but I'm more happy and more peaceful here. So that's why I continue to do what I have to do to be here. And I'm a hairstylist. So that's one thing. I don't really do no hair here. I done did some cornrows, but that was just because something like this, they doing this real reasonable here. Yes, I've had my license for a long time. Yes, I'm in Dominican Republic. And yes, I had people tell me since you here, they want to pay you Dominican Republic money. But I still had the choice to say yes or no. Don't kill me, y'all. I went on an interview. Let me tell you about this. That shook me up. But don't get me.
Guys,
Clean them.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on. I had a malfunction, guys. So, but you've been holding it down, Wendy. You holding
Oh
it
yeah.
down.
I know I got a lot to tell them.
I heard you. I heard you the whole time. So let me see. I got somebody else. Okay, I thought somebody else was wanted to come in. So
I was telling y'all
Flexi
about.
Mundo said he loves your energy. He loves your energy.
Well, thank you. Hey, come on and visit. And we
so
gonna go out and kick it and I show y'all the good time. It's fun here.
so let me ask you a
I
question.
got
As an
friends that have never
African,
been out the country.
so as an African American woman, how are you? You know, your first time going to DR. How was you received by the Dominican people?
Everybody love me. I'm like the mayor of Wandolio. Every time
Uh,
I come out, they be like, hola, 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 hola. I be like, hola, ¿cómo está? Mwah.
uh-huh, uh-huh. And you
Yeah,
see, and I'm sure you fit right in because your energy is just it gives the Dominican vibe. Dominican people are very warming, they're very welcoming. So I know with your energy, I know you was like they just you just like you just fit right in, for sure. For,
everybody thinks I'm Dominican or Haitian until I open my mouth, but sometimes I still can get away with it a long time. And somebody asked me this morning, was I Dominican? Again, I'm whatever you want me to be. Just be good to me. Don't hurt me. Hey, when I first
Flexi.
started coming, I'm
Hmm.
sorry, go ahead.
No, no, no. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So when I first started coming, I had a lot of money. I was doing hair. My sew-ins, like 250 and up. I was
Hmm.
coming over here. I was bringing gifts every Christmas. I've been here the last 3 Christmas, and I get $100 suitcase, fill it up with stuff from Temu. They like this not nice, but they like knock off items, the Nikes,
Hmm.
the Adidas, and I would
Yes.
bring stuff over. I went to stores like City Trend, Rainbow, DD, stuff in the Atlanta. They be one time I found some shoes and stuff, 50 cents, brand new because the store was closing. I brought it
Hmm.
over here just to give it away, and they were saying how much in Creole, and I asked the guy what was they saying. I said it's free, and they gave me more money than I paid for the stuff.
Wow.
So That's another thing as business. Anybody want to open a business? I'm here. Come on, let's do this. If you got
Uh,
property here or anything, I'll be your foot soldier. I'll go check on your property. I'll make sure they doing what they supposed to do. I'll do what I need to do for you. You can trust me, honey. I'm here for you. Because I'm into chats. And a lot of the
uh-huh,
ladies say that their problem is they wish they could find a sincere, genuine person. Miss Wendy
uh-huh.
is sincere and genuine. Okay?
See,
I
and
am there.
it's this is why having you on is important so that people can see that there are things that you can do while you're there. And Crazy World said it. Shout out to Crazy World. He said these are the ideas people who want to move there and can't figure out how to make money want to hear. They want it. People need to hear this. So and this you're somebody who you're not. I mean, and we're just. One thing I appreciate about you, you're very candid. You're not getting any social security or any unemployment or anything. Am I correct? I think she froze up, guys. Wendy, where are you, girl? I think she might have froze up a little bit. Wendy, if you there and your connection is bad, just try to log in and log back off. Yeah, but it's this is one of the reasons why, guys, I brought her on here so that people can see this woman isn't she doesn't have any income coming in from the States. She's surviving like a Dominican out there, doing all of what she got to do, to survive. You see what I'm saying? And it can be done. It can definitely be. This is living proof. Living proof. She'll probably log in and log back in. So we'll give her a few minutes. But if is there any questions you guys want to ask, feel free to ask. Caribbean Casanova, I love American women in the DR. They freaky. And this is one of the things. Like I know there's a group out there called the Passport Sis. You got the Passport Bros, Passport Sis. So I was thinking, I said maybe one of my lives I like to have a Passport Bro and a Passport Sis on, and that way we can get insight on the Passport Bro and Passport Sis movement. Even though I already know what it's about, this is for some people who don't know what Passport Sis and Passport Bro movement is. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, there's a lot of sisters that go out there, that's part of that movement, and I like to get a little bit more intel on that. I don't know where Miss Wendy went. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm just gonna see if she's in the. Give me 1 minute, guys. She's probably having some difficulties right now because she is in DR, and as y'all know, sometimes the internet service in DR gets a little choppy. So just give me 1 minute, guys. I'm gonna send this back to her. Okay, guys, I'm back. I'm back. Um, yeah, sometimes, as I said, the internet over there is a little choppy. So she probably had a. Let me see here. Hold on. She just sent me a text message. Hold on. Something went wrong. Try again. Okay. I just sent her another invite. She said that something went wrong. Okay, there she goes. She's back, guys. She's back. Okay. Yeah,
Hey.
yeah, you back. Yeah, because we was wondering. I was telling the viewers, you in DR, so sometimes the internet is a little choppy over there.
A
But
lot.
as I was saying, Crazy World, one of my supportive viewers, man. I appreciate you, Crazy World. He's been supporting me from day one, man. He said that this is the kind of ideas that are people who want to move there to figure out how to generate income while you there. You see what I'm saying? And for those of you guys who is looking to move to DR, man, you got to brainstorm. But it like I said, she's living proof. Miss Wendy isn't on Social Security. You're not getting unemployment. You just none of that, none of that. And let me ask you a question: have you been on survival mode? Like how long? Like once you stop getting money from the U.S., like how long has it been?
My money ran out, I want to say May, June, just July, August, September, and now. The last 3 months is definitely been survival mode because in May I was promised a job.
Uh
She
huh.
turned out not to be a nice person. So that's
Oh.
when I turned in. So I want to say right after Mother's Day, because I had went to the USA to be with my mother for May the 12th in Ohio. And I knew that Mother's Day here was May the 26th, and that was going to be a gift to me. So,
Hmm.
and that a job, finally a job here that I could do. It was just, I was going to be doing advertising on her nonprofit organization on social media. So a lot of my problem is because they say me, am not do,
Hmm.
scared of the computer because I've taken 3 free computer classes. So, that was going to be easy for me. I can post for you. I can do people's emails. I love talking to people. You can put me in front of anybody. I can call people for you. I think I sound outstanding on the phone and I have wonderful customer service skills. So those are things that I like to do and that I want to do because I'm a firm believer of do what you like to do because you'll do excellent at it. That's why I've always done hair and didn't want to do certain things because I figure you should do what you like to do.
Amen.
So I came here. I don't suggest nobody do this. And this is survival, but I showed her because the way she talked to me was like, I didn't have a backbone or I didn't
Hmm.
have a few dollars with me. Thank
Hmm.
God I always can come back to Wandolio because I was received back here with open arms and put in a house. So,
Hmm.
um, yeah, I guess survival mode turned in May the 27th for real. And I didn't even know it. I just went with the flow because I know who I am.
Right.
And I know that I
I
don't want to go back to the USA, so I know I got to do what I got to do, and I got to take Dominican Republic money instead of argue with a person that I am American. So what? They like, but you in this country and you want to be in Dominican Republic, so you gonna get Dominican Republic money. That was said
but
to me out of somebody's mouth.
but it. Hold on,
Say it
I'm gonna
again.
get back. I'm gonna get back to that. Hold on.
Oh
Shout out to
shoot, he
S
frozen
Seti.
now.
I'm frozen. Hello. She's freezing up.
I can't
Seti,
hear you.
can you hear me now? Hello.
I don't suggest that. I mean, if you want to work hard and you want to come here, I get talked about all the time.
Hold on for
Just
a
go back
minute.
to Atlanta, make your money, and come back here. I could do that.
Can you hear
But
me? Can you
if
hear?
I'm hustling, if I'm struggling, if I'm just making it here, I'm making it
Can you
with the
hear
sun
me?
shining bright, with
All
the
right. I
beach
just want
across the
to.
street, with a swimming pool outside my door, and chilling.
Can you hear
Yes,
me?
whatever it is, I'm making it happen, and God is good,
All
and He
right,
loves me, and
guys.
I love Him too. I know
Hello.
I don't. I'm a hairstylist. You're not supposed to do politics.
I don't think she's talking over me, so I'm assuming that she can't hear me. So maybe she'll come back in. Seti, how can I reach you if I want to get some more real estate information? You can reach me via email taylorjayson01 I'm sorry about the malfunction here, guys. As I said, she's in Dominican Republic, so the connection, I guess, where she's at is a little bit choppy. So I'm guessing she'll come back on. Yeah, she'll come back on. But yeah, guys, she was just saying about one thing I will say. I'm going to add to what she said before she got disconnected. She, as you guys know, she's living there as a Dominican. She's surviving as a Dominican, but call centers don't pay that much, right? They don't. Call centers don't pay that much, but if you out there, in Dominican Republic and you were trying to provide a service, okay, I'm gonna no, you good. Okay, you're providing a service to Americans. You know, don't let I'm not gonna say Americans. I'm gonna say foreigners. Just because you live there and living there doesn't mean that you are Dominican. You are still a foreigner. So don't let them lowball you. You got to know your self worth. At the same time, I know you gotta survive when you get down there. But don't let people take advantage of you in that way. Because people tend to do that. They're looking at your situation. Oh, they'll take whatever they can get because they trying to stay here. You know what I'm saying? So don't allow people to lowball you. You got to know your self worth. Doesn't matter if you're in Dominican Republic or the United States. You know what I'm saying? Don't let people lowball you. You know, because I do see it. It's happened to people that I know, and I be damned if I'm being out there full time. I'm not listen. I'm not the type of person that's trying to kill people. But at the same time, be respectful. Like put yourself in that person's situation. What if you were in that situation? Would you want somebody lowballing you only because they know you trying to survive? Come on, it ain't right. It ain't right. Let me just see something here. I'm gonna send her the link again. I love Miss Wendy's. I love her energy, man. I do. And I'm sorry, guys, for the malfunctioning. But as I said, I'm sorry for the malfunctioning, guys. But as I said, Miss Wendy is in Dominican Republic, so the connection out there is not so good. No sound, no sound. I have someone. What a disagreement on Dominican. I have someone. What a disagreement on Dominican money. I mean, it's facts. How you gonna charge somebody that's American that's living out there Dominican money? Like, don't do me like that. You know what I mean? Because now, for somebody did that to me, it's like, yo, you really like it's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? It's disrespectful to say the least. And this is why I tell people, if you're coming out there, if you're going out there and you're looking to, if you're in survival mode, you just like, yo, I just want to make money so that I can survive. I would advise you to do things that you're gonna see American money. Just like, for an example, you heard Miss Wendy what she said. She provides an aftercare service for. I disagree on some of it. Well, tell me what you disagree on. We can agree to disagree all day, Flexi Mundo. But one of the things that she did say is that she provides an aftercare service for women that fly into DR for cosmetic surgery. That's a great market to tap in. Only because we all know that there's women flying in and out of DR Santo Domingo every day for cosmetic surgery. I know a few women that had cosmetic surgery on hand that flew out there alone that didn't have anybody to go to the store for them, or when a woman is getting cosmetic surgery, 9 times out of 10 they gotta find their way from the airport to the clinic, and then once they get to after the surgery, they get to the apartment that they're being housed in. They get in bare minimum care. A lot of them be want good Dominican food. Some of them might need little extra things that they can't access only because they don't have anybody to do the running around for them. So that kind of service that she's providing women, man, is a great way to make money in DR. As y'all know, there's a lot of women out there getting cosmetic surgery. So whatever you do out there as a hustle to generate money, I say do something where you're going to see US dollar or the foreign dollar, for sure. For sure. What do you like about and then she did I want her to come back on. I don't know what happened. Let me just look in the guest. It's probably her connection out there. But one of the things that I did ask Miss Wendy is, now that she's living out there on survival mode, now that she's living out, put me on the live if you can. Flexi Mundo, just let me see. Yeah, come on in, bro, if you can, on locals and foreigners. Let me see. Invite guests, copy. I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send it to you on WhatsApp. Give me 1 minute, Flex.
Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Dang, now I can't hear you.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, hey y'all. Came
Miss
outside. Hey.
Miss Wendy, you I said, yo, you left me hanging. I'm like, what's going on? You know, everybody wondering like, yo, what happened? They loving your energy.
It ain't
Um,
me. It's the internet here. You know what it is. This is
I
part
know.
of it for me, but it don't bother me. Sorry, y'all.
Well, listen, before you get disconnected again, because I was about to answer your question that I asked you before. Living there on survival mode, right? Because you basically living like a Dominican on survival mode.
Oh
How much?
yeah.
How on survival mode? How much would you say you surviving off on monthly, pretty much?
Less than $400 a month. I mean, long as my place is this is my thing. Long as I got a roof with no
Uh
rats
huh.
and roaches.
Uh huh.
Long as I got some food. I used to have a moto. I need to get a moto or a car. That's the only
Nah,
thing
you
left.
get yourself a car. It's too dangerous out there driving motos,
Yeah,
man.
I know, but I had one for 3 years. I loved my moto. I got pictures of me riding it, but I know. So long as I got a roof and long as I got some food, I
Uh
got a
huh.
pool outside my door,
Okay,
and
can
I
you
got the
give us?
beach across the street. Huh?
So let me ask you, can you give us a view of? Well, first off, how much are you paying for rent every month, if you don't mind me asking?
I need some help. Y'all gonna help Miss Wendy? Hey, I put my cash at Miss Wendy, dollar sign Miss Wendy's. Hey, I pay 350 right now. Three hundred
Nice.
and fifty American dollars.
Wow.
And she's a friend of mine. I'm not supposed to put that out there. She said that was between me and her. But
Okay.
it's like I used to tell my sons. I had two sons. I have one now, but I told my sons, if y'all ever get a house, make sure y'all get a house in the back, like a mother-in-law house.
A mother's a
My
suite.
friends and them. That's not. I used to say suite and all that. It's a house
Uh
with a swimming pool outside. So they have a house up in the front, but it's a big gate with barbed wires and locks and stuff and keys. And then you walk back here where I'm walking, and my little house back here is just for me.
hmm
I'm single here. That's another topic. Please ask me back, y'all. I got a lot to tell y'all about everything for 4 years. Make sure
Well,
y'all tell
listen,
Jay, bring Miss
I'm
Wendy back.
definitely gonna bring you back, but next time we gotta be in a great location. That way, there's no interruptions in the live. Um, Fleximundo says when people start moving to Juan Dulio, the rent will skyrocket. So let me ask you a question. Juan Dulio, is it
I
is it
heard.
is it is it predominantly Dominican? Because I think we got cut off when I asked you that question. Is it predominantly Dominican, or what ratio would you
Nope. It's a
say
mixture
is
of everybody.
Dominican?
The Haitians are here, the Italians, Canadians, Americans. It's all a mix here.
Okay.
But it
Okay.
is smaller. It's really more calmer than everywhere else. A lot of people say it's dead or boring. I'm okay with that. I like the price, and I like that I
hmm
came here first, and I like that the person that I'm renting from, I knew her when I had a pocket full of money out here buying everybody Presidentes and paying for people food and stuff, which I can do that
hmm
again if I go back to the USA tomorrow, make money and come back. But I choose to do this
Uh-huh.
so I can have a peace of mind and be in
Uh-huh.
paradise to me, and it's not a
Uh,
struggle and a hustle like that. Now over there it was like, oh, the hustle and the bustle. I got to get a customer. I ain't gonna eat today. Over here is I know I need to make this certain amount to eat today, or
uh-huh.
I know long as my rent paid for the month, I got 30 days to worry about what's going on. But, you know, I had some people
Mm-hmm.
cancel on me for my travel buddy service and my house watching. And I was supposed to, dog watch and house watch before. And I let her tell me the price because it was my first time. I never knew it because I never did it. But once I
Mm-hmm.
Googled it after sitting in that house for 2 weeks and found out a price that it could be or should be American wise or right wise in your mind and hearts, I said that for my next event to watch the dog and house setting, they told me that they didn't need me because my price was too high. So
Huh.
I would make it, and then another lady was coming here to check on her property and to do the title or the deeds and stuff. And when they got the call and said that the paperwork wasn't ready, then they canceled my travel buddy and my companion experience. So those things do come up. So,
Mm-hmm.
my next
Mm-hmm.
money, I'm selling my car in the USA. I got people looking at it right now that'll take my rent up till January
Uh-huh.
if it falls through. So I'm
So
doing what I got to do to be here. I left my car, so when I go back to the USA, I'll have a car. But I have no desire to go back there, and it's been sitting for over 6 months.
Mm-hmm. We need, Sincere Supreme says we need a greet and meet soon. We have to put our mind and pull our resources. It's true, and I met Sincere Supreme in person. He actually lives here in New York, and we were talking about that. And one thing that I would like to do is do a
Hmm.
meet and greet eventually here in New York for those of my viewers that live in New York. There's a few of you guys that live in New York, so
Sorry, y'all. Hot out here.
eventually I like to do that is do a meet and greet for sure, for sure. So tell me, you've been there for 4 years. I think she's her connection, guys. Yeah, her connection is choppy. Miss Wendy, you there? Miss Wendy, Miss Wendy, you there, girl? Talk to me, baby. Talk to me. Yeah, I think and see that's these are some of the things that these are some of the cons of living in Dominican Republic, and you guys should be aware of that. If you're looking to purchase property or even looking to move out there full time, you need to make sure that where you living has great internet service, especially if you're depending on that to run a business, YouTube channel, or whatever it is. That is very important to make sure that you have high speed internet service and make sure that the area that you're moving in it has a great connection for internet so that you don't have these kind of mishaps. For sure. But like she said, she's living off of for somebody that's living there on Dominican, surviving as a Dominican. Um, she's living off of $400 a month. So here it is. It's somebody, the average, most of the people that I have interviewed have said, in order to survive, you need at least no less than $1,500 to $1,000 a month. But as you see in her situation, guys, she's surviving as a Dominican and she's living off of only $400 a month. Not to say that I could do that because I know I couldn't, but for those of you guys who are on a fixed income, here's somebody that's actually living out there on $400 a month. So it can be done. It can be done. Depending on how you want to live, guys, it can be done. Purple Pill Riches, I see concubinage on the e-visa for DR. Having concubines legal in DR. I didn't hear anything about that. Um, yeah, I didn't hear anything about that. But yeah, guys. So for those of you guys who are looking to move down there, oh, here she goes. Here she goes. She's back again. Miss Wendy is back. Miss Wendy,
I'm back. I'm
I
outside, y'all. It's burning up. I had to start walking back toward the house where the AC was, and it cut y'all off. I was like, "Oh shoot, let me go back out there." So that's what happened. I apologize. I'm out here melting for y'all. I love y'all. Mwah, mwah. Come on, come on.
yeah. But no, I was just telling the viewers. I said, you said that you are surviving off of $400 a month. Now, can we elaborate that on that just a little bit more? Now, that includes your rent, that includes your entertainment, and what else does that include? Your
I
food?
said I don't even know because I live daily, so I don't know really how much I'm spending. But um, I don't have the key. I don't I just live daily. I guess I need to write it down. It's whatever I make and whatever I get.
Uh
I
huh.
just been living, but I know that that's the average amount that they say. Somebody told me people are living off of $200 a month.
Uh huh.
I mean, I've lived in Igway before and I had an $80 apartment. I bought me an $80 bed, a $20 fan, and a $10 mirror. I was happy. I
Uh
walked around in a two-piece and a cover up like I had on jeans and a t-shirt every day. I loved my life there. Okay.
huh.
This
She's
house came
playing.
with the furniture and stuff. I'm happy. When I tell you, if
Uh
anybody ever go on Miss Wendy's page, I had too much stuff. My
huh.
apartment was $1,200 in Atlanta. I don't need all that. I am definitely Dominican and have downplayed, and I love, 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 love my life. And again, I don't have to do this. I choose to do this because I could easily go make some money. The people coming in, look. and I'm outside. I didn't bring my key to unlock the thing because I'm on live talking to y'all. I
See,
don't have a key.
and Flexi Mundo said, "Damn, she is a true Dominican. Respect." Yeah, because
Right, right.
and that's what now y'all see why I titled it "Black Woman Surviving as a Dominican." Now y'all see why I titled like that because she out there living like a whole Dominican. You know?
I am, and I love it
Yeah.
here.
It has nothing to do with race. It has nothing to do with putting Dominicans in a bad light. You know, because
Right.
that's what was said. Nah. So this is why I titled it as that because she's out there living like a whole Dominican, and ain't nothing wrong with it. You know, one thing I respect about Dominicans,
Look,
they can adapt to anything, man. They're resilient. They can, and you the prime example of how a person can adapt. And I'm gonna keep it real. Could I do it? Probably not. Um,
none of my friends can. Ain't nobody never been able to do, man. I'm 56 years old. My birthday was
uh-huh.
9/9/68. So I'm not a young lady, but I'm an older lady and I'm determined to have my peace. And I'm
Uh,
refused to go somewhere where HELL is at and sadness. And
mm,
everybody, whatever your piece is, go
mm-hmm.
for it. Whatever it takes. At 56, you think I'll be doing 10 things? I really used to just like standing behind a chair sewing on weeds with a needle and thread and
Uh-huh.
smiling. But I'm willing. That got to say a lot about me. I don't have a
mm-hmm.
problem with it. I gotta
Mm,
make it work because I don't want to go back there. Yes, no, I don't want to go back there. Not I hate USA. I hate the sadness. I want happiness. I deserve peace
mhm.
and happiness. We all do.
Right,
So,
right.
but
And
get you a
see,
job before you come here, unless you got it in you. Cause I know
right.
how to eat on chicken and rice for 3 or 4 weeks. Everybody can't do it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you guys heard it from the Dominican hustler herself, man, because you've been Dominicanized. I got to keep saying it. Word. And I give you a lot of respect for that, man. I do because as I said, not everybody is built like that, and I'm one of those people that I have a lot of drive and ambitions and motivated, but I don't know if I could do it. I think for me it's the unknown. It's the unknown for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I ain't
Yeah.
scared of nothing or nobody. They say, Miss Wendy, don't talk to this person. Miss Wendy, don't go with that person. I ain't even gonna lie, I'm wrong for this. I go with whoever I want. I talk to everybody. Don't nobody be mean to me. I had one person say something mean to me. Oh, how you in my country and don't speak my language? Cause you talking to me like that. And it's starting to rain. See how beautiful it was? I have no pressure to learn Spanish, but I know what they saying to me and about me. But I
Uh-huh.
have trouble saying, because just like me teaching the kids to speak English, how you teaching somebody to speak English and you don't speak Spanish? They already speak some English. It's easy, you
Right.
know.
They know the
But
basics. They know the basics.
and it's
Right.
just two little kids that they want to learn it. And I say, teach your kids. They can make a lot of money speaking Creole, French, Spanish, and English. That's some money.
Mm-hmm.
Just think if I speak English, if I knew Spanish, everybody keeps saying I could have a job. And look at that. Somebody said, "Girl, if you just learn the computer, you wouldn't be doing all that."
Uh-huh.
I have no interest. I'm not gonna say I'm not computer lit, but I'm not savvy enough to do the work online. I've tried it,
Mm-hmm.
and like I
Not
said,
for
I'd
you.
rather house that. I'd rather be a travel buddy, a companion. Let me hang out with you and kick it with you and show you around town. You'll have fun with me. I promise you that.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
listen. I ain't no doubt in my mind about that. Your energy is
Yeah.
unmatched. Your energy is unmatched.
Thank
But
you.
you welcome, and I definitely gonna have you back on. A lot of the viewers love having you on because, as you know, we over an hour.
Look, it's
But one
raining
thing,
now.
before we close out, what advice would you give to people who are looking to move to Dominican Republic? What advice would you give somebody?
Um, Come here, kick it with me. Let me show you around different places for you to choose from because there's so many different sides of town. I'll tell you the ones I'm familiar with and where I have lived and what I have experienced, and then you can go for yourself. We can pick out other places. Have a job first. Have some money put up. If you want to start a business or you want something going on, you come on with me and we can get it going. Um, That's it. Just be happy and make sure it's what you want to do. Because I always
Mm,
hear why you want to be there, why you like going there. Get you a passport and get out the country. Look at me. I have not work since October last year. I was here for Christmas and New Year's. Went back in January. Was supposed to come back here for the job. When I came back for the job, it didn't work out, and I just been on my own. I got my friends been on their job 30 years, 35 years, making $30, $40, and they ain't got a passport and they can't go out of town. He
Mm,
good to me
mm,
because I'm
mm,
good. I'm a good person. I'm a good lady and I deserve this. So this ain't hard. I ain't missed a
mm.
meal. First of all, the lady I rent from, she owned a Kamado. She cooked for them every day. I pay her 200 pesos to eat, or I'll catch the guagua to San Pedro to get me 2 pieces of pica pole, some rice, and some potato salad. And it
Not
lasts me
Pico,
out.
with not Pico Poirier. You said
Okay,
Poirier.
I told
That's
you I jacked the name up.
the
Oh, I had this lady check me so
that's
hard on
that
pesos. I had spelled it
that's
wrong. I said, "Oh God, get you a job at the school and teach the kids."
that's the Southern
So,
Belle in you.
yeah,
I'm gonna ask you one more question because I don't want to leave any question. I don't want to leave anybody feel like I ain't answer nobody's questions. But Flexi Window says, do you now prefer Dominican men over American men now that you've been there?
Haitian men.
Oh, okay, okay.
Um, all the Haitians love me. I have a
Uh,
friend right now. I came here before with gifts and everything. She slept on the floor and gave me her bed. She wouldn't take my money when I left. I left it under the mattress. They love Miss Wendy. The kids are,
okay.
I mean, they all remember from when I was first coming here. I'm just now surviving, okay?
Uh,
Don't get it
uh.
twisted. I'm talking about lashes, nails, everything walking through here. Like they call me Miss America. And I used to be like, or they used to call me Rich American. I said, don't knock me upside my head about these $5 I got, okay? So love, love, love. I was a movie star over here. They all, I mean, it's just been an amazing experience. I
Uh,
like the Dominicans. They nice to me. I want to be with whoever want to be with me and make me happy.
yeah.
I mean, so, but the Haitian men are on me. So that's another episode. The
Yeah.
men, my first year, they like you because they want to go to USA. I had to tell everybody, don't like me because I don't want to go there. I want to stay here. Send me a man that like his country.
Uh,
Okay.
so have you dated Dominican men before? Like since
My
you
first one, the one that I
okay.
told you that stayed with me and made sure I
Uh,
ate, he fed me, he made sure I had my Jack Daniels, he made sure I had a place to stay because I only came here for the birthday party. I didn't bring no whole bunch of money. I didn't know I was going to test positive and have to stay a week.
mm-hmm.
So
Mm. And that
then
and
I thought he really
staying that
liked
week
me.
and then
Hmm.
just staying that week just changed your whole mindset. It had you like, yo, I gotta come back. And that's
I
what
got to
made you
be
come
here.
back. And see, so there you guys have it. You know, here it is, an African woman who loves Dominican Republic so much, she put herself in survival mode so that she can stay there as long as she wants, man. And I respect it. Um, I appreciate you being candid about your experience, and I love to have you back on to talk some more about more experiences that you like to share with the viewers.
Okay.
Now, if you like, give out your social media handles, and so that people know where to contact you, if in case they're looking for a buddy companion, somebody to come and provide them that BBL aftercare service that they're looking for. Give them where could they find Miss Wendy?
I am at Miss Wendy the Weaver on YouTube, and I am Miss Wendy. That's MS Wendy on Facebook. I also have an Instagram page. It's Miss Wendy too. So
Okay.
all the Miss Wendy's are MSWENDY, and Wendy the Weaver is WENDYTHEWEAVER.
Okay.
Hey,
Love your energy. Purple Pill Richard says, I'm anticipating for the next collaboration. It's coming soon. It's coming soon because we got a lot more to talk about. So, guys, with that being said, man, I appreciate all the love and support. Be sure to hit the like, the share, and subscribe. And remember, guys, every Saturday between 12 and 1, I'll be doing an interview. Thanks again, guys. Until next time, y'all take care, peace and love, and y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Saturday, man. Take care, guys.
thank y'all. Miss Wendy loves y'all. See y'all next time.
All right, y'all. Easy.